the Young and the Restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautiful, chaotic day to absolutely lose our minds over the latest Genoa City drama. Grab your iced coffees, lock your doors, and strap in, because the tea we are about to spill is scorching hot and we are officially spiraling. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking, clutching my pearls, and hyperventilating because the May 13th updates for The Young and the Restless just took my soul, put it in a blender, and hit puree. I am filming this while I'm running errands, legit pacing around the parking lot of Target like an absolute maniac because I just had to jump on here and vent. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. We need to talk about Nick Newman, because bestie, he is officially off the rails and on my do not perceive list. I was mid skincare routine, literally smearing a charcoal mask all over the rug, when I saw what he was planning, and I legit had to yeet my phone across the room. It's giving major I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let's talk about the actual audacity of Nicholas Newman. Basically, this man is spiraling so hard into his drug addiction that his brain has completely left the chat. He is genuinely sitting there plotting a premeditated murder like it's a casual Tuesday. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on, Nick wants to target Matt Clark, provoke him into a physical fight, and then straight up murder him under the guise of self-defense. Like, he wants Detective James Burrow to just happen to be standing there taking notes, while Nick plays the innocent victim who had to use lethal force because he was so scared. I am screaming! This is the most unhinged, supervillain level plotting I have ever seen from the so-called golden boy of the Newman family. He is literally trying to weaponize the Genoa City Police Department to commit a homicide. And don't even get me started on the vibes. Nick is not thinking straight. He is so deep in this fentanyl and cocaine haze that his grip on reality is entirely gone. He genuinely believes this is a foolproof mastermind plan. Bestie, be for real right now. You are a Newman, not a ninja. The drugs are completely distorting his thoughts, making him reckless, aggressive, and straight up terrifying. I mean, we all know Matt Clark is a menace to society who's caused astronomical trauma, but Nick trying to play judge, jury, and executioner while he can barely see straight? It's a total dumpster fire. I am physically vibrating from the sheer anxiety of watching him spiral. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion, and I am clutching my chest because I am literally too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. Let's just pause and unpack the sheer, unadulterated hypocrisy of Nick Newman for a second, which is honestly so unhinged, because this is the same man who has spent decades sitting on his high horse, judging his brother Adam for every dark, twisted thing he ever did. Nick loved to point fingers at Adam's spider persona in Vegas, acting like he was the moral compass of the universe. And now? Now, Nick is out here acting like a mob boss, plotting a cold-blooded execution because his brain is entirely fried by narcotics. The double standard is genuinely making me nauseous. He is officially worse than Spider right now, and I am totally living for the absolute destruction of his flawless reputation. They are officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with his self-righteous attitude. Wait, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but did anyone else notice the lighting in that scene? Like the weird, shadowy aesthetic they gave Nick's face while he was plotting? It was giving pure cinematic mayhem, like a high-octane psychological masterpiece where the stakes are astronomical. Or maybe it was just the weird background noise of the coffee machine in my kitchen distracting me, but it felt so ominous. Like The directors knew exactly what they were doing with those dark undertones. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Here comes the absolute irony of the century. Who is stepping up to be the voice of reason in this chaotic mess? Adam Newman. Yes, you heard me correctly. Spider himself, the black sheep, the king of darkness, is looking at Nick and going, bro, you need to chill. I am laughing through my tears because the role reversal is just too delicious. Adam is genuinely terrified for his brother. He sees that Nick is obsessed with this fatal solution and knows that if Nick actually goes through with killing Matt, he will end up rotting in a prison cell for the rest of his life. Adam is stepping in to neutralize the situation, trying to protect Nick from his own drug-addled brain. It's honestly so beautiful and so tragic at the same time. Adam is basically risking everything to save the brother who has never, ever given him the benefit of the doubt. I am sobbing into my steering wheel right now. And let's talk about Detective Burrow for a second. Adam is basically hoping that Burrow will see through Nick's chaotic energy and agree that there has to be another way to handle Matt Clark. Adam is trying to form this desperate alliance with the cops to keep Nick from ruining his own life. But Nick? Oh no, Nick is fixated. He is hyper-focused on being the one to end Matt permanently. He wants the glory, the revenge, the absolute finality of it all. It's like he thinks killing Matt will magically cure his addiction and fix all his trauma. Newsflash, Nicholas, murder does not count as therapy. I am literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about how stubborn he is being. He refuses to listen to Adam, refuses to listen to reason, and is just barreling toward his own destruction. Now, let's be abundantly clear. Matt Clark is not a helpless victim. The man might be faking amnesia right now to manipulate the entire town, but he is still a lethal threat. Remember when Noah Newman cornered him at the coffee house in the park? Matt didn't just cower in fear. He fought back. He threw a massive punch and busted Noah's lip. So if Nick thinks he can just casually provoke Matt and control the outcome, he is dead wrong. Matt is a cornered animal, and if Nick pushes him, Matt is going to push back with deadly force. The fact that Nick is underestimating a psychopath while he is high out of his mind is genuinely the most stressful thing I have ever witnessed on television. Matt is not going to just stand there and let Nick play his little games. If Nick swings, Matt is going to swing harder, and someone is going to end up in a body bag. Wait, we need to talk about this now. Do you guys remember that interview Joshua Morrow did with Soap Opera Digest back in April? Because my brain just connected the dots and my jaw is permanently on the floor. Joshua literally teased, and I quote, "But if, because of this addiction, he does something terrible, gets someone he loves hurt, or someone he truly cares about pays the price, that will be his rock bottom. Stop everything." Do you hear what I am saying? He said, get someone he loves hurt. My soul has actually left my body. I'm calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear. Nick's unhinged murder plot is going to backfire spectacularly, and Adam is going to be the one who pays the price. I am legit spiraling over this realization. Adam is putting himself directly in the line of fire to save Nick from committing murder. If Nick provokes Matt and things get violently out of control, which they absolutely will because Matt is a literal sociopath who is going to jump in to take the bullet or the knife or the punch, Adam is going to risk his own life to save the brother who has spent decades judging him. It is poetry, it is cinema, it is absolute devastation. Picture this with me, besties. Nick goes in for the kill. Matt pulls a weapon, and Adam throws his body in front of Nick to save him. Adam bleeding out on the floor of some abandoned warehouse while Nick finally snaps out of his drug haze and realizes what he has done. If Adam gets severely injured because Nick couldn't put down the drugs and let the police do their jobs, I will never recover. Nick hitting rock bottom by almost killing his own brother? It's giving Shakespearean tragedy, and I am entirely here for it, even though it is destroying my mental health. I am physically unwell. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. I am going to be staring at the ceiling until 4 a.m., trying to process the sheer audacity of this storyline. Nick is officially a walking biohazard. Matt is a ticking time bomb, and Adam is the tragic hero we didn't know we needed. If Adam dies or ends up in a coma because of Nick's mess, I am rioting. Literally, I will march down to the studio myself and demand answers. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is buffering again. Moving on, I just cannot fathom how we got here. Nick was supposed to be the stable one, and now he is out here orchestrating hits like a mafia don. I genuinely need to go scream into a pillow and reevaluate my life choices, because being this invested in the Newmans is a full-time job with zero benefits, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, besties. Because there is absolutely no way this ends peacefully. The stakes are astronomical, the betrayal is personal, and my grip on reality is officially slipping. Stay safe out there, keep your eyes on Adam, and pray that Nick Newman gets an intervention before he destroys his entire family. I am signing off before I have a literal panic attack in this parking lot. Bye.